The journey from startup to public company requires unwavering commitment, strategic vision, and flawless execution, and Voyager has demonstrated all of these. Now, it's my distinct honor to introduce the visionary leader who has guided Voyager Technologies to this achievement. As Chairman and Chief Executive Officer, Dylan Taylor has demonstrated the rare combination of technical expertise, strategic acumen, and leadership excellence that defines transformational business leaders. Dylan, along with Matt Kuda and the entire leadership team, have built something truly remarkable. Your dedication and vision have brought Voyager Technologies to this historic moment, and no doubt will continue to lead this company onward and upward. Ladies and gentlemen, Dylan Taylor.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, everybody. My remarks will be very brief because the market is not going to wait for us. You know, the natural emotion in situations like this is extreme gratitude. And I'm very grateful for everyone in this room. I want to single out a few folks. First, my family, my wife, Gabrielle, and my daughters, Rue and Morgan. So happy that they're here to celebrate this. And they're the secret of my success. Without them, none of this would have happened. My co-founder, Matt Kuda, who you're going to hear from here in a moment, who is not only a great friend and a great American and a great person, but is literally the hardest working, most determined human being I've ever met in my life. And that's saying something. And Matt is really the driving force behind the company. And I am honored to have co-founded the company with him. Lynn Martin, Michael, and the entire New York Stock Exchange team, I think you all see by the festivities last night and here today, world class. This is why we chose NYSE as our exchange. Our board of directors and advisors, who are all here, save Cheryl Shavers, and they've done a tremendous job stewarding this company. We have 5 independent world-class directors and many, many world-class advisors. Thank you for your service and leadership. I also want to acknowledge all the early employees who took a chance when this was an idea on a napkin. My longtime assistant, now Chief of Staff, Jennifer Hyatt, who does tremendous work behind the scenes. Paul Schaefer, Ty Bomba, and Eric Stallmer all joined us when this was just an idea on a PowerPoint presentation. So thank you for believing what we were building and all the value you've added along the way. All the employees here in the room, all the employees watching on New York Stock Exchange Live, thank you. None of this happens without all the hard work that you all put into it. And from the bottom of my heart, and I'm sure you'll hear from Matt here in a moment, we're so grateful for all the hard work you put in. And rest assured, this is a milestone. It's an important one, but we're just getting started. So Voyager's future and best days lie ahead of us, not behind us. I also want to thank our advisors, our IPO team that includes a long list, but specifically Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan, our legal firm, Latham & Watkins, Jefferies, PwC, Barclays, and several other advisors as well. They were world-class. It was a IPO that I think set maybe a few records or certainly turned some heads, and that doesn't happen without world-class advisors. So with that, I'm going to pass the mic over to Matt, give him some airtime. Again, I just want to say a few more words about Matt before I do that. He has added tremendous value. He is a patriot. You'll hear from him, I think, on those matters here in a moment. And what we're building is really, really important for the future of humanity. What we're building is really, really important for the future of this country. And what we're building is really, really important for the Western value system. So with that, over to Matt. Thank you.
Well, as a former fighter pilot, you know, there's 2 things they always say. A fighter pilot will never pass up the opportunity to talk about himself and tell you he's a fighter pilot. But number 2 is to never pass up the opportunity when you have the microphone. So in addition to everything and everyone that Dylan thanked, I just want to, everyone like look around. This is amazing, right? Like look around, look at your teammates, look at your family and friends. We all did this. To my beautiful wife, Christina, my lovely daughters, would not have been possible without any of the folks here in this room. My team knows that I like to wake up early in the morning today was no different. I went for a run in Central Park, kind of as the sun was rising, and the sun was, glistening off of the Midtown skyline, if you will, and the joggers were running, and there was the birds were chirping, which was nice because it's been rainy the last couple of days here in New York. The city was coming alive, and it kind of made me feel excited about today, because today is like, a beautiful day for a great accomplishment. But the thing I wanted to highlight is that, not everyone wakes up like this, right? There are folks right now, as we speak, that are preparing, training around the world that don't just oppose our country, they oppose our way of life, they oppose our value system. Democracy, freedom, capitalism, it's not a joke. The belief that every individual has the right to build a dream, to live peacefully. There are folks right now that are opposing that, that we are very focused. And as you walked in, I'm sure you saw the big banner underneath that said Mission Ready. The beautiful thing about that is Dylan and I didn't come up with that. The team came up with that slogan, Mission Ready. And, a few folks on our team, Wallace has always asked, well, what specifically does XYZ mean? Like, what does mission mean? So, if you look up, mission, it says it's a specific task with which a person or a group is charged. A pre-established and often self-imposed objective or purpose. That's not just a definition, though, it's a challenge. It's like it's a responsibility. It uses the word charged, And so here's some numbers. Right now, there's about 225,000 Americans around the world defending our value system. Another number, there are 2 land wars in Europe. China continues to threaten our allies and our way of life on a daily basis. Terrorist organizations continue to, create discord in our society. All these to displace this value system that I talk about, the Western value system. So the mission, what is Voyager's mission with that definition? Technology is great, innovation, space, defense, national security is great, but our mission is you. It's everyone in this room. It's anyone of the Western world, European, Asian, that has that belief system. That is what Voyager's mission is. And, every employee, every shareholder, every partner, every citizen, this is what we're focused on. It may form and come in the way of technology and working with certain customers, but that's what we are focused on. That is our mission. And we are happy and proud to declare this publicly from the mountaintops for the world to see in New York City on the cobblestone streets of Wall Street. And, while today is a great day, it's an IPO, is a milestone, and we'll celebrate. It's not the finish line. It's just another day. It's day one of the next chapter. We have a lot of work to do, a new battle to fight, a new battle to continue to be waged. And, me as the president, Matt, everyone has my commitment 7 days a week. That's what I'm focused on, not Voyager. It's our Western value system. It just manifests itself through Voyager. And our team, from Matt, Wallace, all of our employees, all of our shareholders and our owners, I call you, not just shareholders, and our employees, everyone can rest assured that all of our employees, our engineers, our scientists, are patriots, and they are here to defend you as well. So with that, the world's shifting fast. We have to have people that are willing to have conviction in what they believe in. And with that, Voyager will be mission ready. So let's roll.
There saying they are mission ready. That's Matthew Kuda. He's the co-founder. He's going to be joining me later on down on the trading floor after this company rings the opening bell. Here is a ceremony of honor here before they make their way down to the trading floor and eventually the Bell podium.